Munira Ismail is a mother of 5 children. She struggles to cater for her children by begging for alms on the street. She tells me the father of her children is deceased. Due to the harsh economic life in Accra, the only means of survival for her and the children is through the benevolence of passers-by. While interacting with her, I realized that she knows nothing about family planning. She tells me she went through several complications during and after the stages of her pregnancy and could have lost her life in the process. Every day, 1,600 women and more than 10,000 newborns die from preventable complications during pregnancy and childbirth. This is according to statistics from the World Health Organization. Almost 99% of these maternal and 90% of neonatal deaths occur in developing countries. As the first pillar of safe motherhood and essential component of primary health care, family planning plays a major role in reducing maternal and newborn morbidity and mortality. Although Ghana has already achieved the targeted total fertility rate of 4.0 set up in the revised population policy in 1994, total demand and utilization of family planning methods and services have been quite low. Lack of male involvement has weakened family planning interventions.
If a person has money to cater for the children, I don't see the need for family planning. One can give birth to as many children as possible. I don't use contraceptives. I only have sex with my wife during a safe period.
There will not be unwanted pregnancy. I won't go.
If you plan, you know your left and right, you know where you are ending towards to. But if you don't plan and you are just giving birth, you will end up, you will mess up in life. I'm not going to contraceptive because I think we have a natural way of planning too. That's what I believe in.
One major setback for the lack of use of contraceptives is based on religious backgrounds.
In fact, we have religious persuasions, and those who are not persuaded by any religion, they can decide to go and but religious persuasion sometimes. For example, if a Roman Catholic, they are very strong on these issues. So why don't you use the natural cycle? After all, it gives you enough time to have your share.
In recognition of the importance of family planning, the Ministers of Health adopted a framework set between 2005 and 2014 for accelerated action to reposition family planning on the national agenda and in reproductive health services. According to the Principal Nursing Officer at the Family Planning Unit of Ridge Hospital, Doris Ejay, misconception about the use of contraceptives has affected Ghana's efforts in this regard.
Most people know about family planning, but we have myths and misconceptions about family planning. So people are rather turning towards that one, and you can be walking somewhere and someone will tell you he or she is afraid of the family plan, the side effects.
In acknowledging the fact that family planning is not being taken seriously by many people in the country, the Ghana Health Service plans to introduce it on the National Health Insurance Scheme to make it more accessible.
Family planning is very important. Any country that your population growth rate outstrips your income or your development, you find that you stagnate. As we improve the health and the mortality death goes down and the population continues to grow up, you find that then accommodation becomes a big issue, school a big issue, health issue becomes a big issue, payment, and it's a problem. In Ghana, we are not doing very well. Now we have a 20% coverage. And we feel that we need to be able to move to about 40%. Now, if you went to the family planning clinic and they wanted this long-term method like insertion of whatever, the ICD and the womb and that kind of thing, you have to pay for it. So now this has been costed and they'll be fixed into the insurance. So with insurance card, you get everything free.
For a country to improve its socio-economic development, issues of family planning must be taken seriously as the growth of a nation is also dependent on the well-being of its human resources. Nabil Ahmed Rufai, ETV News.